Hey, what's up everybody? I haven't done a review in a while, and this movie is so crappy I had to trash it in some way, and I will be doing that via this review. I don't have a problem with anyone's religion, but when you have religion in a movie that's supposed to be a comedy and you're not making fun of the religion, it's pretty much bound to suck, which is what I found out from The Singles Ward. This film centers around our main character, a stand-up comedian whose wife leaves him and the church, and he becomes very disillusioned with the whole Mormon lifestyle. That is, until he meets the church's activities director and falls in love with her. What we have is the basic premise of a poorly written romantic comedy where our main character gets hurt, then has to rebound and find someone else to be with, and then gets hurt again. The movie is slightly different though because there's a ton of Mormon filler. There are many reasons why this movie is horrible, and I intend to delve deeply into them. The first reason is that the main character talks to the camera. I've only seen this in a few movies, but the movies I have seen it in were horrible. While it does explain some exposition, it's a poor way to do it, and in writing terms it's called an info dump. So I can't really say the writer is not a hack after seeing the character talk to the camera throughout the entire movie. I just think it's stupid. The second reason this movie is horrible is that it's chock full of lame Mormon references only the Mormons themselves would get.
It's like when a member of the bishopric comes up to you and he puts his hand on your back and wants to meet with you. You know it's about a calling, and you're trapped. Enos prayed all day and all night. I made it to about 2 a.m.
I'm not sure if the writer of this movie had any audience in mind for this film besides the Mormon church. But even if they wanted to spread the Mormon message to the masses, how does citing references only the Mormons would know help that out? I just don't understand what they're saying half the time. The third reason this movie blows is that there are scenes that are supposed to be realistic and serious, but they're actually funny, and the actual scenes where they're trying to be funny are just ridiculous. You know a film is a comedic failure when the scenes that are dramatic end up looking this bad. One scene that caught my eye is the following.
Let me reiterate what Brigham Young said. If you're 25 years old and unmarried, you're a menace to society. Just something for everybody to ponder.
So, me and the missus are going to Bennigan's for our dinner tonight. And then, a few hours later, a couple of our friends are going to come over and read Bible verses. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go out with my friends, get drunk, skin some babies alive, maybe knock over a few mailboxes with a bat. You know, a regular weekend.
Oh.
Come on. You guys are looking at me like a Mormon watching an R-rated movie. Oh, no, sure, let's make fun of the Mormons. That's funny. Oh, believe me, there's a lot to make fun of. You know, they recently took a poll of the excitement level at 300 of the nation's universities. Yeah, BYU came in number 300. No, but the really tragic part is, number 299 was the Pennsylvania Academy for the Amish. Oh, is it the Mormon stuff? Cammy, those are just jokes.
And that makes it okay?
No, Look, I'm supposed to make them laugh. That's my job.
It's not just your job, Jonathan. It's your whole lifestyle.
Cammy, I can't believe you're taking this so seriously.
I can't believe you're not.
Look, this is exactly why I stopped going to church, because I was sick and tired of people trying to tell me how to live my life, and look where that got me.
Don't
Oh, is it the Mormon stuff? Cammy, those are just jokes.
And that makes it okay?
No, Look, I'm supposed to make them laugh. That's my job.
It's not just your job, Jonathan. It's your whole lifestyle.
Cammy, I can't believe you're taking this so seriously.
I can't believe you're not.
Fuck you, you idiot. You're everything that America should be flushed down the toilet, you fucking turd.
Another reason why this movie's bad is that there is constant filler. There are so many scenes in this film that in no way move the plot along, and one of these is the remote control / helium balloon scene. If this movie were a regular romantic comedy with all of the Mormon filler, it'd be about an hour long, but instead it's almost 2 hours long, and there's so many scenes that in no way move the plot along.
I looked out the window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Oh, spring has brought me such a nice surprise. Popcorn popping right before my eyes.
I know it's been hard for you all to watch these lame comedy bits over and over again, so I figured I'd treat you all to some real comedy.
South Dakota, that's awful. South Dakota's the first state in our country to make abortion completely illegal. Doesn't affect me though. Good luck finding someone in South Dakota that I'd fuck. Pigs, that whole state. I'm not a bleeding heart liberal either. Like a lot of people think I am. I'm not. There's a lot of issues I'm conservative on. Death penalty, I'm for it. And people always say, well, what if you put to death an innocent man? And to that I say, good. It's worked out for us in the past. Am I right, Christians? John 3:16.
People get mad. They don't want to don't get married. Well, you don't have to go to the wedding. What the fuck? You don't have to buy him anything? It doesn't matter. So, some people go like, well, then a guy will marry his dog. Good. Fucking, I hope he blows his dog. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have any effect on your life. What the fuck do you care? Or people that try to talk like it's a social issue. Like when you see someone stand up in a talk show and say, like, how am I supposed to explain to my child that two men are getting married? I don't know. It's your shitty kid. You fucking tell him. Why is that anyone else's problem? Two guys are in love, but they can't get married because you don't want to talk to your ugly child for fucking 5 minutes? Who fucking cares about your shitty kid? He's probably a faggot anyway. How stupid is that?
Oh, and I'd like to officially tell the folks at McDonald's, you know what? You guys don't have to advertise as much as you do. Okay, we get it. Yes, you're the folks who sell hamburgers. Thank you very much. We understand completely. There's no need for the incessant 24-hour commercials, radio ads, buses. It's just insane. They don't have to advertise as much. I mean, I don't know why they do that, you know? It's not like when I wake up in the morning and if I don't see an ad for McDonald's, I'm not confused, you know? I'm not sitting there going, hey, did McDonald's go out of business? Where's the commercials?
My final and most important reason why this movie's horrible is its terrible message. In the beginning of this film, our main character's wife leaves him, and he begins to question his own beliefs in Mormonism. Deciding to sip iced tea and watch explicit TV channels like MTV, he decides to live in sin a little bit. But by the end of this movie, he starts going to church activities and tries to be a good Mormon. But it's basically just to impress the girl he likes. And he never really has time to think for himself. For one, he lives in a Mormon apartment complex. All his friends are Mormon, and he still identifies himself as a Mormon. There's really no reason for him not to question Mormonism after his wife left him so suddenly. Probably due to the fact that Mormons like to get hitched mere weeks and months after dating.
Brothers and sisters, we have another exciting announcement. Sam Hall and Betty Scuba, who met at last week's hayride, have just gotten engaged tonight.
I love it how it was implied that it was just his wife who made a mistake by leaving him in the beginning of the movie, and it had nothing to do with an unhappy marriage. And on that note, I conclude this review. Thanks for watching.